Kaya sabi ko nga, I have been telling our Muslim brothers, you should be prepared to declare a Bangsamoro nation. The great divide is always religion. Baski na natin because, it's the culture, it's the Quran. And tayo mga Kristiyanos, we have been nurtured and weaned in the practice of Western democracies. So, the Bible, I said, of governance is the Constitution. Mindanao is big enough for all of us. If you have the Moro nation, we can have our own here, the Christians, Mindanaoans, if you want to call it. And we can go into a federal system. We want to have unity and maybe give importance to our Muslim brothers. We can agree that the head of state here could be a Muslim. I've been saying it all along, and I repeat it. All that we ask is fair shake for everybody. Tabla. What is good for the Muslims must be good for the Christians. You respect your own religion, and I pray mine. We tolerate each other. We try to agree in the things that we can to run smoothly. Pero pag hindi tayo magkaintindihan, maghiwalay tayo. Kanya-kanya tayo. Ganyan naman yung mga boundaries. Now, sabi ko nga, we can always be ruled by a Muslim leader. All that is needed is equity and justice. You get to be oppressive, the leader, then we revolt. And we have another problem here in Mindanao. This time, the Christians will do it. So, medyo fragile na kasi itong the historical injustice committed to the Muslims in Mindanao. Tayo naman dito, we've been paying our taxes religiously, collected by the national government since Spanish times. American times, taxes are collected and remitted to Manila and are given our share by way of IRA, Internal Revenue Allotment. Alam mo, ang napaganda lang doon sa Maynila, initially, maybe now there's a little bit of equality in the apportionment. But historically, ang pinamagandang mga boulevards, Manila, you have the buildings there at the expense of the Filipino entire nation. But we get dito sa Mindanao, sometimes pittance. And there's a war going on. There's a revolution. Started even before Marcos's time. But it came to a fore during the years of martial law rule. And we have these guys appointed from Manila, trying to figure out how to reach even a compromise or a happy ending from a succession of Marcos to Aquino to Ramos, Espicipidic, Estrada. Hanggang nagpuputukan pa tayo.